make it look or to make it seem more gruesome or whatever, you're gonna put the barbed wire on his head and put him through
Right.
the table.
Hey, my thing is, so we just gonna act like while we got Scorpio Sky and Sammy Guevara in the ring duking it out for that TNT chip, uh, we gonna act like that. Undertaker didn't whole ass try to sacrifice Stephanie McMahon. Put her on the Undertaker symbol / cross. We gonna
Like
act
I
like Big
told you.
Boss Man wasn't hanging from a fucking rope 20 feet in the air by his neck. Are we really gonna be that petty now?
No, man, I already told you, man. They didn't do that on Good Friday, man. I told you that's the whole thing. If it wasn't on Good Friday, I doubt if anybody would have really thought about it like that. But because it was on Good Friday, it's Easter weekend. Yeah, man. That's why it got overblown like that. So it's not,
So
bro.
I guess Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. I guess we're gonna just try to cancel that too, huh?
Man, yeah, eventually.
you
If
you know,
he comes back and throw middle fingers when the producers tell him not to, it might be a problem. If we
my
don't know
hey,
it,
hey, look, my boy to turn a Bible verse into a national drinking holiday.
hey, for almost 30 years
Yeah,
no one has had a problem with it. Hell, you probably got a priest wearing Austin 316, walking around
man.
underneath his robe and stuff. Like, come on, man. Bro.
Oh my god.
I'm not. Yeah, people were just overthinking it and just taking it a little too much to the heart.
Hey man, I don't give a damn what anybody say. I like that spot, and I told you before the show started. And this is coming from a man who loves his Lord and Savior. I say every Sunday is crown on the head table day.
Now they're gonna be mad at us. All right, man. But we wanted to talk about those few little things, man. But we
Yeah,
got this hour of great, wrestling going on right now, man. It's starting off pretty nice with Sammy Guevara and Scorpio Sky. Right now, Sammy's in control, but
ooh,
Sky's rolling right back outside the ring. Excuse me. This is the most work we've seen out of Sky on TV.
yeah.
He's been doing a lot of wrestling on Dark and Revelation. If you watch those, but um, as far as when it comes to Dynamite, it's just been so much talking on TV. Oh,
You saw? Did you see that
damn,
backflip
that
off the
was that
steps?
was no. I was looking at the cutter on the apron.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so you like a split second ahead of me on that one, but keep talking. I'm listening.
Oh, I'm actually ahead of you. What? I'm actually ahead of you. Head damn. No. But yeah, no. It was yeah. I don't know, man. I'm really just I like what I'm seeing. But I'm really over Sammy and Conti right now. I want this match to finish and
Yeah.
just I don't want this match to finish. I want to enjoy the match, but I want Sammy to move on.
And
Like,
that's my thing too. Sammy. Okay, so let's talk, man. Bully Ray. He had some pretty interesting comments. He was talking about AEW, right?
mm,
And we say this all the time. If we gonna give WWE, their due, and we gonna shit on them, we got to talk about the negatives of AEW. And the one thing that Bully Ray said that I felt was very true to a degree, he said that a lot of the car is mid. And I'm paraphrasing here. And when he said mid, he's like not a bad mid, but literally the majority of the people you have on your roster that you feature on TV, unless they're in the main event, they're booked very uncertainly. And when he said that, I thought about it and it made a lot of sense. Because unless you are in that main event picture for that
mm,
week or, for a big pay-per-view coming up, you really don't know where a lot of these people are going. Like a lot of people are in limbo. Like look at Ruby Soho. That's been a huge one. A lot of hype when she first came in. Ain't really done much. I mean, yeah, she got the victory yesterday in the Owen Hart tournament qualifier, but up until then, really nothing much. Let's see. When you got oh my god, I'm missing one. It's right on the tip of my damn tongue. Oh my god, it's so many. Okay, Sean Spears. When he first came in, it looked like he's about to get a huge push to begin with. Had a little incident with the chair shot thing, and for a while never really got going. Scorpio Sky up until recently didn't really get going. Chris Statlander,
well, no, he came out hot because him and what's the name were the tag team champions. They were the first tag team champions. So they were actually doing, they were on TV. They were actually doing a lot. It was after
Yeah,
the tag team championships and when you didn't really see much of them and then kind of right now.
yeah. But he was just pretty much saying, as far as Adam Cole go, and that's what I was getting to. He was talking about Adam Cole and and certain guys, and he was like,
Mhm.
a lot of these guys, there's a ceiling, and it's kind of funny because when you look at it, we do criticize WWE for the way they book people. But
Mhm.
when you look at the way AEW and Tony Khan's booked a lot of people, especially people we've actually really wanted to see and got, behind, or people that
Mhm.
got a huge push at the beginning of AEW and kind of just
Mhm.
fell by the wayside. There's something to be said about that. What are your thoughts on that statement, man? Do you think that's true?
Yes and no. And I know that's kind of double ended, but I say yes to certain people that yes, Sean Spears, most definitely. Scorpio Sky to do it now when he could have been maybe did it a year ago,
Yeah,
most definitely. Ruby Soho, not so much. And I say that because, and maybe a few other people also, because one, every person who comes to AEW is not going to get an instant AEW title shot. All
yeah,
right. One, you're coming to a new company. Okay. Two, there's still a new company trying to build up their new stars.
yeah,
So having the people, or they're not their new stars, but they're younger stars or whatnot, and trying to build them up. You can't have all the veteran people come in and totally dominate them. But when you think about it, when you look at it, you look at it and you say, well, you got Adam Cole. He's won a lot of matches, and Bryan Danielson's won a lot of matches, and CM Punk has won some matches, but they've also lost some matches. But they didn't go out there and squash people. They didn't
yeah,
go out there and and bury these guys. They went out there and they showed what these guys can do. Not everybody is going to win. Some of these guys coming in, they're winning. Some of these guys coming in, they're not. Now, would we like now? Are there some people we feel that they're not pushing as much? Yeah, you could say there's a few. You could say maybe Keith Lee is a little stalled, but I don't think so. I think he's just come in. I mean, you're not finna take the title off Hangman Page. You just put the title on Page. You're
right,
trying to build up. Like I say, his build up has been 2 years, but he's one of your originals. He's one of those guys that came into this company, with you and has built himself up to be one of the big stars in the company, and people want to see him. So you're not bringing these guys in for them to just necessarily beat him down and take the title. You're bringing them in to bring in competition. So
right.
yes, some things may not be at. Oh, damn, Sammy. Oh, damn, he got up from it. All right, cool. But you still have to build the company. Like you're still trying to build the company, and also you have to realize AEW is not big on storylines.
Yeah,
They're not big on the entertainment side like you're used to with WWE. And I think that's where he may be referencing that. It's mid. Yeah, it is mid as far as some of the talent, because you do have some of the younger talent, but that's already been established with AEW. It's
right, right.
not it's not the already global brand that's just going to give you the best stars all the time. This is the place where you can come and become a star. You
Yeah,
can come here and make a name for yourself, but you have to have something that's going to get over that people want to see.
right.
Now, does he give people opportunity? Do you get to see a lot of people come on and look great and do good? Yes, we absolutely do. But a lot of them are amateurs. So yes, it
Yeah,
is mid. Like, yeah, he is right. It is mid, but you have to understand what the company is. The company is not, they are not going to be WWE by next year. They're not going to be WWE by next month. They're going to be maybe halfway, quarter and a half away to WWE in 10 years. But again, WWE's been doing this for decades.
yeah,
This company ain't even made 5 years yet. So y'all got to let them. Oh, Ty going. Okay, Ty about to get her butt whooped. Oh, there you go. There you
And,
go. All right, there you go,
really quick,
Ty.
WWE and Thomas Fan 444 says, I can see Sammy starting to get heat. Yeah, Sammy getting plenty of heat, man. As we got Paige Van Zant coming down to the ring, whooping Ty Conti's ass.
Because Sammy, man, people, man, I think people feel the same way about Sammy. Like,
Oh,
kick out. Oh, damn, he did. This motherfucker won. I'm
James
sorry.
said,
I ain't even mean
James,
to say it all like
James
that.
says they not playing it in Canada, so thanks for your watch along. Watching this in New Japan Pro Wrestling. James, man, appreciate
Well,
you for
James,
watching
man, we
watch along
appreciate you,
with us.
brother, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
And never did
Sammy
Sammy
Guevara
Guevara
just
win
won.
again. Sammy Guevara is a what? 3-time TNT champion?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, all right, Sammy Guevara is your first ever 3-time TNT champion. So, hey, look, let me tell you this. If people thought Sammy got heat already, he's really about to get heat for this now. He is really about to catch some heat for this.
I
Ah, yeah.
don't, I don't, I don't.
Yeah. WWE and Thomas Fan
Okay,
444
okay.
says, did Sammy just turn heel? I think he
Not
better.
everything Tony does is great. I don't want to see this. Like,
Yeah,
dude, I'm mad. Like, Scorpio just got the title. Like, dude,
yeah.
no, man. Why couldn't he have won and kept it and moved on to somebody else? Like, I don't want to, like, I want to see Sammy, but I don't want you to try to force. I feel like you're trying to force Sammy. Sammy's good. People like him, but
Hey, dude,
there's, oh,
it's that Roman Reigns, John Cena
no,
treatment,
no,
bro.
no, no, no. It's
Yes,
not that.
yes,
It's not that. It's not
yes.
that because Sammy is one of the pillars. He's one of the
He
hot
is.
stars. He's no different than MJF. He's no different than Darby Allin when he comes out. He's one of the guys that people want to see, and he's out there now. Him winning, like people are cheered when he won. It's not like people booed. Like you had a lot of people cheer that he actually won, but just seeing as that how Sky hasn't had that long of a reign. But
Yeah,
if the problem was, well, it doesn't seem to be getting over, he should have been doing more wrestling. See, and these are the little things that I have to agree that maybe Tony is under overlooking, and
yeah.
he needs to figure that out. Like, dude, like there's no reason why Sammy had to win this.